The premiere of the new Black Widow movie is drawing closer, and after seeing William Hurt's Secretary Ross in the trailer, fans are wondering if Red Hulk will also appear in the film. There's a possibility he will, if only in the end credits. But who is Red Hulk, or Rulk? In the comics, his secret identity is none other than Bruce Banner's nemesis, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Like the Hulk, Red Hulk possesses superhuman strength, durability, and endurance, comparable to that of the Green Hulk. He's capable of absorbing many forms of radiation, which his body is able to metabolize to enhance his strength. However, unlike the Hulk, who becomes stronger as he gets angrier, Red Hulk emits increasing heat. In his original comic book appearance, he was generating so much heat while battling the Hulk in the desert that he turned the sand around them to glass. Ross maintains his full faculties while in his Rulk persona, but is more aggressive and uninhibited. Red Hulk's only weakness is that if he gets too hot, his body begins taking damage and he starts losing strength. But how could Ross become the Red Hulk in the MCU? Well, we know that he has access to Banner's Gamma formula that turned Emil Blonsky into a pre-Abomination super soldier. He may also have access to what remains of Samuel Stern's lab, which held Banner's synthesized blood. The only problem is that, like Abomination, the Gamma formula/Banner blood could potentially lead to abnormalities and mutations like it did with Emil. If only there was some sort of formula or virus that could correct the mutation caused by the Gamma serum and also had an added side effect of extreme heat generation. Oh wait, there is. Extremis. If Ross as a general had access to Banner's formula, then as a Secretary of State, it's not much of a stretch to believe he'd be able to get his hands on the remains of Advanced Idea Mechanics' AIM tech, which we know after the events of Iron Man 3 includes Extremis. And if this stuff can turn the mild-mannered Pepper Potts into a near-invincible Iron Man-busting badass, then imagine combining that stuff with a gamma-irradiated tactician like Ross. I think there's potential for a scene of Ross thawing out Abomination in some remote area like the desert, if only to test his newfound Hulk-like abilities by completely pulverizing Blonsky for his actions in Harlem. If the MCU pulls it off like they did in the comics with the general public unaware of the identity of Red Hulk, then it might force Professor Hulk to realize that he has a new foe that he can't beat with brawn or brains. He would have to revert back to his savage Hulk persona to defeat Ross. For Hulk fans who know him as the strongest there is, only to see him get beaten by Thor in Ragnarok, trounced by Thanos before the opening credits of Infinity War, and too traumatized to re-emerge for the rest of the movie, this might be just the kind of redemption we've been waiting for. It's also a great way for the MCU to put the Professor Hulk genie back in the bottle, hopefully for good.